Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First play, and McCarthy to throw. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hockenson. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the 49ers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. He's got this on target to Addison. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
This one intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Monroe. And the Niners are going to take possession.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
Now, this looks like a design run. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, It's Purdy. Short throw. The Vikings have got it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They were able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready, break. Let's go. Hot go.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the play. They're going to mark him short. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the shotgun. It's a throw from McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
McCaffrey. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
On the ground, here's the rookie out of Arkansas. Up to the sideline, to the 15. And a good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
3 yards.
Mike Danna in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by Watkins. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
24 yards.
A gain of 24 through the air. First down, 49.
And the 49ers first down.
50 Vikings. 50 Vikings.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's got it! And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. An even 40 yards. Now this time he'll set up to throw. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
a 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard
So
line.
we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Niners have the early advantage. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a designed run. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Crack all 80. Nike, 18.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, check, Bobcat.
They'll go with him again. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play.
And after
It's
putting
now
together what's been
3rd
a long
goal.
and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
9 yards.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Hooper with the grab. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Vikings.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. Now, hand off to McCaffrey. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
46-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in, and he's going to pick up the Vikings first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson.
The terrific route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that...
That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Michael was good with the extra point. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 10-7. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable with Rivers. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Going up top for Evans. That's hard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Again in the air for Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Purdy again. It is brought in the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this will be recovered by the defense, but they will not be able to do anything with it. Time has expired, and the first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
21-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. It's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Vikings 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Hockenson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 26 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing again is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and through. The Vikings back within 10. It's now 24-14. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead.
Vikings 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ty Felton now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
First of all, you ain't back long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is,
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. To the ground, the first down run. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Josh Vitellis there on the tackle. From 31, here is 2nd and 8.
31-yard line.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 5.
Here we go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for naught now because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Go! Mustang nice.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further. And they are set up with 1st and goal.
Hurry! Stick the Eagles!
At the 4-yard line.
Here's a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
38, Vikings 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. And the good kick pays off. We'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
And knock him down up beyond the 30. They get 19 on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down.
He'll look to throw. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
5 more yards. That's another Vikings first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, from the 37, here's second down and 3. Throwing now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Steve Uncomfortable. Receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
3 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense.
Outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you come make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you come make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, really want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright, yeah, she say. Make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you could make me dance, I'll stay forever. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Finessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones or bricks and bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. Trying to find out.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. But tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Right to the air is Willis. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long. Here's Willis. Now we'll take this and run. And that's going to be incomplete. Here, look at this Baltimore defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
That ball caught by his rookie wideout. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
I think that we all figured when he called it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
65.
Fourth down, Willis. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
At the 33-yard line.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
That one caught. It's Horton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Warriors 70.
Willis looking to throw it. And he's got it. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught at the 25. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
BC, right? BC. Hey, no, they shot.
This time Jackson will throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now Bell hit. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Jackson now. Now they'll tuck this and run. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 15 yards there on the scramble and a first down.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Leads to second and 4 at the Dolphins' 7-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Here's Jackson to throw. He drops this one off underneath here for Hill. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Justice Hill.
On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal.
A 26-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for the Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 68 yards. And the Dolphins have regained the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings, because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Jackson. Looking deep downfield. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
Dolphins 14.
To the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw, here's Willis. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Willis looking to throw it. That's over the middle. Take it in by Horton. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Right back to the air with Willis. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Willis will look to throw it. Open man, that's Fulton. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Go.
Willis looks to pass it here.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Willis wants to pass it again.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, every play certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Willis.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw, Willis. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Malik Willis,
a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
17. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. Now Jackson.
He's got his line back out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Jackson.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up the 4th down. Now it's Jackson.
He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. From the left side, it's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Last play of the half. Here's Willis. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Jackson going to keep it. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
They go play action now. Jackson. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. More than one defender here, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula's not working right now. That flag, that'll push him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Looking to throw. Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
And 7.
No, we changed it.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, middle. Hey, shot. You are there.
Back to throw. Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead here this third quarter. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, there's some defense. They've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here's Willis. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Horton. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be fourth down.
Ready, break.
Willis takes the snap. They're going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Jackson now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's good for a
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Jackson to throw. Trying for Wright, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Willis to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Well, all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Ty Felton with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Willis will try and throw for this. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lane.
Jackson's pass.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Raven 1st down.
Now a give, running left is right. And he's got it down to the 28.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. It's a pickup on 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. He will push his way down to about the 14. A gain of 3, second down. Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the two-point try.
Dolphins 27.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the jump.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Gotta be lying.
Willis. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's second down. Willis looking to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing, Willis. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Willis to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
65 Jack. 65 Jack. Get it. Cowboy 80. Go.
Here's Willis. And that'll be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. That's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And he'll get out of bounds to stop the clock as he picks up maybe 8, and that's all.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Here's Jackson. He's got his receiver, Wayne. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. A give up the got to Hill. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And no, it's no good. Rejected by the crossbar. What a heartbreaking finish. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Dolphins, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
I can feel this